What's going on, boxing fans? It's your boy Bull Kind of Boxing, coming back at you with another boxing video for the boxing heads and the boxing mind. Terence Crawford. Oh, by the way, please smash that like button and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below and tell me what you think about these videos. Bud Crawford, he was just warned by Jermell Charlo not to come up to 154. They've both been jawing at each other back and forth, for a while. Terence Crawford said that Jermell Charlo, lost to Brian Castano just to taunt him. Maybe he believes that Jermell Charlo lost that fight. It was kind of close. But, Jermell Charlo told him, you need to clean up at 147. Now, I'm the type of guy, I just like to see things for what it is. I don't like all the, the lies and propaganda that's out there. I just like to look at boxing plainly, I'm a fan of Terence Crawford. I'm a fan of Errol Spence Jr., but let's keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? Terence Crawford, he's in a position where he can fight Virgil Ortiz, Ennis, Jerron Boots Ennis, while Errol Spence Jr. is tied up with Yordenis Ugas. Now, I know what people are going to say, because people, they want to protect their favorite fighter, but they don't want to admit that. They don't want to see them take any risk. And that's what boxing is all about, taking risks. And, if Terence Crawford is pound for pound #1 fighter at 147, you just want to make that claim. I want to see it happen. I want to see Errol Spence Jr. fight Jerron Boots Ennis also. I want to see him fight Keith Thurman. I want to see him fight all of them. And that's what being a boxing fan is about. It's not about your favorite fighter being out of reach and not being able, having to prove that he is the champion. Hagler, he had to prove he was the champion by fighting everybody in the division. Okay? So Sugar Ray Leonard, he had to prove himself by fighting the dangerous fights. But see, in today's boxing fans are very selective. And they don't want their favorite fighter to get exposed. But just losing a fight doesn't mean you're exposed. It just means you got beat on that night by that style. See? So what we have here is a lot of boxing fans that's too emotionally close and attached to certain fighters. We need to see, Terence Crawford fight somebody who's up there, somebody who has the skill, somebody who has the motivation. Maybe Jerron Boots Ennis can beat Terence Crawford or Errol Spence Jr., but I want to see those fights. Maybe he'll go through all of them. But we'll never know as long as we got these fans who's on different sides. To be a boxing fan, you want to see all the fights. I want to see Terence Crawford go up and fight Jermell Charlo. Don't matter who wins, that's going to be a great fight, especially with the personalities matching up. So instead of fighting on Instagram and having your fan set saying your guy, Terence Crawford is going to beat everybody, or Jerron Boots Ennis fans saying that everybody, Jerron Boots Ennis is the boogeyman and he's going to kill everybody. How about we push for all the fights, like we're boxing fans instead of, fanatical, fans of one fighter, And I think that's hurting boxing right now, And, we can't seem to get all the boxing fans on one accord because, they're hiding behind, their fighters, just staying, limbo. They're in limbo, I don't see fighters trying to, I don't see fighters trying to go directly, and clean up the divisions anymore. now they're making excuses like Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? What has he done? Why fight him? Why fight him? What do you mean, why fight him? You know, why not fight Jermell? Because he's up and coming. You know what I'm saying? Because he's in the division, because he has garnered, respect. You know what I'm saying? He's calling you out as a champion. That's why you should fight him. You know what I'm saying? Not to, be afraid of losing your position or afraid of getting exposed. And that in itself means you're not pound for pound, because you don't believe in your skills. You just want to rest on your laurels, right? Same with Errol Spence Jr. If he don't want to fight Undisputed, you know what I'm saying? I'll be the same way. But I believe Errol will fight Undisputed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at how the fighters are moving nowadays. And, they do a lot of, posing on Instagram, and they do a lot of tweeting, but they're not doing a lot of fighting. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of fans, they need to keep it 100, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's almost draining, you know what I'm saying, to listen to all the bullshit online about who's doing what, and they just lie about it. You know what I'm saying? Like Virgil Ortiz, he called out Terence Crawford, but now, you know what I'm saying, he's slowing his roll. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was going to be another straight shooter, another champion or contender that was going straight for the best. And what we see is fighters don't want to take no risks nowadays. So if you don't want to take no risk, guess what? You're not the best. And you can't just get on Twitter and lie about it and saying that you want to fight everybody, right? And you're not trying to fight nobody. So that's what's got me in a tizzy, you know what I'm saying? Then you got the fans co-signing, on the lies. You know what I'm saying? It's like we live in a perpetual state of propaganda. You know what I'm saying? And it's just ridiculous, because, we're not supposed to believe our eyes, you know what I'm saying? Our eyes are lying, you know what I mean? So, hopefully Terence Crawford, he'll find somebody to fight. I hope he don't fight Josh Taylor, because I think he would just destroy Josh Taylor. I would want to see Terence Crawford, defeat or fight Jermell Charlo. I think that would be an explosive fight, or Virgil Ortiz, clean up the division like you're supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Crawford fans act like he's not supposed to fight these guys. You are supposed to fight the dudes in the division who are the best, and that's all it is. Nobody hating on Crawford. You can call it hate if you want to, but you're just exposing yourself. I want to see Errol Spence Jr. fight these guys too. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have a fight, then what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? You're not cleaning up the division. You know what I'm saying? You're fighting once a year, twice a year. You know what I'm saying? That's hardly as barely even being a fighter. And, you know what I mean? So it's just kind of frustrating. You know what I'm saying? Because you like who you like, but try to always keep it real, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Who is Crawford gonna fight? Just because you put some names out there like Canelo put out, I always bring up Jermell Charlo or David Benavidez, and then when it comes down to signing on the dotted line, he's going with Bivol, or he's going with some off-brand, champion. You know what I'm saying? The champion from Madagascar or some shit like that. So, you know what I mean? It's the same for our fighters too. You know what I'm saying? Now they playing the same game. You know what I'm saying? The fans are playing right along with it. So it's just bringing boxing down, because it's not the traditional purity of the sport. You're supposed to clean out the division, and just because you want to see the top fighters clean out the division is not hate, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to get off that, man. We need to get some of you dudes, you know what I'm saying, to go watch soccer or something. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all really just, you know what I'm saying, aggravating the sport of boxing. But that's all I got. This has been Pool Counter Boxing. Make sure you smash that like button and tell me what you think, man. You know what I'm saying? Why these fans are not keeping it 100, man? You know what I'm saying? Because it's just boxing. It's not, Terence Crawford is not your brother. Jermell Charlo is not your daddy or your uncle. It's like, why can't you just look at the division and call a spade a spade? But leave a comment below and tell me what you think. I'm out.